Hello guys, I'm your host B Mitch, and today will be an episode of Who is Deadliest. This one will be Persian Immortal versus Viking. Sorry that I have not recorded one of these in a while, but I'm usually pretty busy during the week, and after work I usually don't feel like doing all that much, but this night I did, so I decided to record one of these because I've already recorded my Who would win for this weekend. But anyway, this fight could be pretty good if it did happen, but unfortunately it won't, because as I've read on Wikipedia, the show was canceled, which is a shame. But let's get started with the weapon comparison. First, I'm going to look at the short-range weapons between the Stagaris and the longsword. For this one, I'm going to go with the longsword. It just seems like it's the greater weapon, so that's why I'm going to go with that and give it the advantage. Next up would be mid-range between the spear and the great axe. For this one, even though they both seem like great mid-range weapons, I'm going to go with the Persian Immortal spear on this one because I think it's more versatile. Next up will be long-range weapons between the Persian Immortal bow and arrow and the Viking spear. For this one, I'm going to go with the Persian Immortal bow and arrow because it seems like it has the greater range as well as the greater accuracy. And last but not least will be special weapons between this one, which I'm pretty sure I'm going to pronounce wrong, but I'm going to try anyway. The Ukinakes, I think that's how you say it, versus the Viking shield. For this one, I'm going to go with the Viking shield. So, with all that being said, which one do I think would win if they fought on the show between the Persian Immortal and the Viking? This one would be kind of hard to predict. It's the Persian Immortal skill versus the Viking brute force, and one of the reasons why the Viking lost to the samurai is that the samurai had superior armor, but in this case, the Persian Immortal armor isn't nowhere near as good as the samurai armor was. So with that in mind, I think that it would be pretty close, but in the end, I'm going to have to give a slight edge to the Viking. I think that they will slightly pull out a victory against the Persian Immortal. But let me know, who do you think would win if they fought on the show between the Persian Immortal and the Viking, as well as leave any ideas for a matchup below. This has been B Mitch, and I'll see you next time.